Catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. And today's episode, we are going to be featuring Cofagrigus, just like we announced in last episode. In the next couple days, I told you guys I'll be in Seattle, where I might be able to do another Pokemon Duel video. I might do a video on Dialga and Palkia, primarily Palkia, because Palkia is better because of its ability. I mean, it doesn't go to the PC or the bench, it goes to your entry point. I believe it does not get like banished from curse markers or anything like that. So Palkia seems pretty decent, so we might do a video on him. But today we're going to focus on the Cofagrigus. We don't really have much to open. I mean, we do have these boosters, but they're just going, so let's just jump into the first match. Alright, and oh hey Aries, what you doing, bud? Aries just came to see me. He was hiding under the bed. Hold on, let me give you 1 second, and we're going to talk about the deck. Come here, bud. Come say hi. Okay. Anyway, so Cofagrigus. We went with the name King Tut. I was thinking about going Anubis or King Tut. King Tut just kind of stuck with me, so we went with King Tut. So here's how the deck works. You guys listened in the last video. I said the only way Cofagrigus would be good would be the Coco, the Melee Coco. So what we did, we brought the Melee. We brought Cofagrigus, and because we have the Coco Melee, we have to bring the Altaria. We have to have the Altaria to bring back the Coco. We also are using the Marshadow, because Marshadow is going to synergize well with the Cofagrigus, because it's going to essentially give it plus 20. So this thing is hitting for, what, 320 when things are status. And the thing that we're going to use to status monster is going to be my Electrike. The Electrike is good because it paralyzes it, and because we're bringing the Electrike, we're going to partner with the Thundurus. Now here's a strategy that I'm kind of utilizing is with the Electrike. I want to Volt Switch, and once I Volt Switch, the opponent is going to be paralyzed. Thundurus is going to be on the board. Their purple is also going to be a miss, and we're going to switch with the Cofagrigus because we're going to leave the Cofagrigus on the bench, and then when it switches, Cofagrigus is going to be doing double damage. So going against my opponent here, it looks like they have 3 meta figures with the Dawnwings, Arceus, Celebi. But he also has the Palkia, Dialga, and the Coward. You guys know how I feel about the Coward, but let's jump into the match. Let's see how it unfolds. Sorry, the dogs were barking, so I don't know what they're barking at, but let's go ahead and go. Can't really stop my rush. We're going to rush up here with the Marshadow. The only problem is he can pretty much KO it with the Arceus. So it brings on Dawnwings, and we are not going to take the entry point because they do have the Ultra Burst. That would pretty much be GG boys for me, or I'd have to use my Gold Block. But we're going to move up our Electrike. Let's review the plates. I think he has Long Throw. Okay, yeah, so you look at my opponent. The Scoop Up, the Alakazam, Long, like, we know what this guy is doing, right? So he finally brings on this Coward here. Oops. And we're actually going to bring on our Cofagrigus because there's no, like, I can't Volt Switch really anything here. And now he's going to play it. Now he's going to go Mega Zam. He's going to put it on the Dawnwings. Like, dude, I haven't seen this in forever. Like, people are still doing this. Anyway. Here comes the Scoop Up, and I think he puts it on my Electrike, which I don't really understand why, because, I mean, my Electrike's kind of there for death fodder, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move up my Cofagrigus because I plan on attacking the Dawnwings with my Electrike the following turn, and because my Cofagrigus here, it protects me from being Long Throw. Like, if I just did it earlier, I would have got Long Throw, would have been surrounded. Now it puts him in a position to, like, alright, do I want to sacrifice my Celebi or do I not? But he gets the KO with the Dialga. I don't remember what I do here. I think I just attack. Yeah, I attack here. And can I tell you something annoying about these things? I'd say 2 out of 3 times, maybe 2 out of 4 times, the Dawnwings will land its Photon Geyser, and I'm unable to paralyze it, so I'm pretty salty there. But anyway, he brings up the Dialga, takes my entry point. I don't remember what I do here. We take the goal. He attacks. Let's go, Coco. Get out of here, Dialga. Brings, I think I Air Balloon here? No, I don't Air Balloon here. Max Revive. Bring on the Electrike. Oh yeah, we go bring on the Electrike and we attack. I think we get the KO. No, we don't get the KO, but we do paralyze it, so now we can't use its ability. Looks like the opponent's going to Shatter Psyche here. That's GG boys to Coco. Oh, I remember I come back because this thing is threatening me. He's going to go right here. He's going to go right here. And fortunately for us, this thing is paralyzed, so it can't move through us. So what I'm going to do is we are going to air balloon here, and we are going to attack here. There's no point in Z moving or gold blocking because look how big this miss is. And we can out damage it, and we do hit the Hex. We hit him for 280. Let's go. Get out of here. Dawnwings getting destroyed here by Cofagrigus. But it looks like he's going to scoop up, and he's going to bring him back like right here. And I'm like, dude, what's the purpose of that? I'm just going to paralyze you again, but we get the KO this time, actually. That was a waste of a scoop. I don't understand what he did. But, we can get the Mega Manectric here, which is good. We have the full evolution, or the Manectric, and now I can Mega the following turn. He brings on the Palkia, and I'm like, come on, dude, please survive, please survive, please survive. Let's go. Would have been nice if we got the Shadow Snake there, but now we're going to Mega. And we're going to go after the Zam. And looking for a KO, and we're looking for our Coco to survive here. And like I always, like the first time I Mega, I swear I always hit that. But it's fine. We can paralyze the Zam, and the Zam has a huge miss. But he's going to attack here, has pretty decent odds. And so close, Marshadow. We were so close to just getting rid of you. I don't remember what I do here. I move up. He attacks me. Aura Sphere. Such a shame to see figures with Aura Sphere and Aura Sphere and be like look at this. Is this level 10? Yeah, it's such a shame to have a figure that's level 10. It has Aura Sphere and it looks like they reduced the Aura Sphere. Oh, dude, that's just so upsetting. It's so upsetting, but I understand why. Because the Palkia, it's better to put everything in the 4D drive. Because yeah, it doesn't put you at a disadvantage on the board because you go to your entry point if it's open. But okay, so we move up the Altaria, brings on Dialga. Do we bring up Coco? Yeah, bring up Coco here. Take entry, he moves here, Z moves are up. I think I go back, no, I Z move here. Oh, I had to go here because the reason I went here is because if they landed Aura Sphere, they would get rid of my Thundurus. And then I think he had like Air Balloon or something like that. So that's why I did that. That's why I moved right there. But it looks like they're going to Z move here. They're going to get rid of my Coco. Rip Coco. How does this match end? I don't remember. I think we take entry. Nope. Oh yeah, because he has burst. That's why. Yeah. So he's going to burst here. If he was status, I'd be fine. But we get KO'd here. Photon would have been nice. Do I take entry? I think I take entry. Yeah, take entry. He moves up. He has to stop. Because of my ability, I bring on Altaria. He moves up, and then I attack here. Looking for a huge miss there, but it doesn't happen. But I am going to switch here. And we are able... what happened? Oh! So what happened here? My game froze. I remember. My game froze? Look, I can't even do anything. My game froze, and I had to jump back into the game. And then when I came back, I attacked with my Cofagrigus into the Zam. Cofagrigus KO'd the Zam. And my opponent, I don't think he came back. Dude, I remember now, actually. Okay, so that is interesting, but good games to my opponent. Let's jump into the second match. Alright, guys, we are back with the second and final match. In that first match, we were still in a pretty good position. I believe our Z gauge was up, so we were actually in a threatening position to end the game. Unfortunately, my opponent wasn't able to connect there. Now, let's jump into the second match. We're going up against Hambar and take a look at this deck. When I saw this, I was like pretty excited. Triple Heracross, the Alolan Sandshrew, the C-Dot into the full evolution, and the Cacnea. So we're rocking the same deck. Let's see what happens here. So I'm going to open up with the Marshadow. We're going to threaten the rush here. We take the entry point. They're going to have to cover the goal, and then we're going to go up with our Coco the following turn. And then he brings on his Heracross. So I take the entry point here. He attacks, and we land the Melee Wish. Now, I don't take the Melee Wish right away because I don't want this thing rushing me with a Mega Heracross. So we're just going to be defensive here. He's going to attack here again. I think I dodge here. And there's no point in moving up my Coco because they do have the long throw. So we're going to bring on the Altaria. He's going to attack until he KOs me. I think he does it right here. Yep, KOs me right here. Ah, dude, Heracross are annoying to deal with in terms of damage, but too bad the game is not like that. Like, the game is not predicated on damage that much. More so purple moves. So he finally has all 3 Heracross on the board, which is going to be scary because they're going to be hitting for an absurd amount of damage. But we're going to bring on our Marshadow here. And my opponent's going to attack with the C-Dot, and we tie with the explosion. And I moved my Marshadow down for some odd reason. I thought I was in a position to surround it, but I was not. And I was like, why did I just do that? But he gets the explosion. He gets rid of my Cofagrigus. He goes to the PC, and he gets the evolution. Now we have a Nuzleaf. I think that Nuzleaf is level 10 as well. Let's see. So I start moving up my Thundurus. He brings on the Sandshrew. So we set threaten surrounds here if he wants to come on either way. But we're going to DC here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go for the strategy. Like I said, we're going to go for the Volt Switch. All right. So Heracross hits 4 times. I'm like, come on, give me the Volt Switch. Let's go. Bam! We get the Volt Switch. I'm like, let's go. We're going to pull the switch now. Now we can do double damage here. Opponent moves over and attacks Coco for some reason, but we get the Melee Wish again, and I'm like, it's time. It is time to do it. We're going to do it now. So we're going to banish our Coco. We give 3 MP to our Cofagrigus, and now we're going to DC here, hoping my opponent does not land his, or no, we just need to hit damage here. Only hits it twice. We out damage him, so that's why we DC. I'm like, I don't want the Shadow Ball. Give me the Hex. But we get the Eerie Light, which is good because it confuses them. Basically, it has a huge miss, but what my opponent is going to do, they are going to be smart. They're going to Mega here, and Mega Heracross is definitely something to deal with. He's going to attack here, and fortunately, we survive. We land the Shadow Ball. We're going to make him spin, although it doesn't really do anything. It actually doesn't do anything at all because it doesn't have any purple, and then I take the entry. Oh, no, I Z-move here, I think. Yep. So we're going to take the entry point. You don't have an ability. Because of my ability, you are now a mummy. You are now Anubis. No, King Tut. No, you're just a dead pharaoh. No, you're just a mummy. You're dead. You're nobody. But anyway, we're going to Z-move, get rid of this Heracross, make everything spin, and these 2 land white. So now they're going to be -1 MP. Let's go. Do I Mega? Yeah, I Mega Altaria here. What I'm trying to do is I want to attack into the Cacnea, and I want to land the final song. That's what we're trying to do here. So we Mega here. We attack. I think we get, oh yeah, so we get the Hyper Beam into the Poison Sting because the Final Song will affect all of these, but my opponent here is going to Grass Fear, and I'm like, okay, let's attack again. Come on, Final Song, please. Let's go. We get the Final Song. I'm pretty excited. These 3 now have the Final Song. So now what my opponent's going to do, they're going to Air Balloon and then bring the Cacnea here. And it was difficult for me to make this decision. Like, I didn't want to surround the Cacnea. He wanted to do the Cacnea so I can surround it, so I can get rid of the Final Song marker. I think that's what he was trying to do. But I didn't necessarily want to do it. But again, if I do it, we're going to do it with the Coco. That way, when these things get Final Songed and they go away, then I can take the entry point with the Coco. So we're going to take the surround. A surround is 100% better than RNG, always. But my opponent is smart. He's going to Mega here, and he's going to get rid of the final marker here, and he's going to go on the entry point. He's going to attack here, and I'm like, he gets a Heavy Hurl. And I'm like, if he moves me near him, like, that'd be a mistake for him, because then I could get surrounded, and then I can get my Coco back. And that's what he does. I was like, okay, interesting. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to threaten game. We're going to attack, and we could win here. We can out-damage here if he only hits it, like, once, but he... Well, we had to hit the D-Dance. I forgot that I was a poison. But I had to hit the D-Dance, but since we do get KO'd, we do get our Coco back, so things are looking pretty decent for me. Goodbye to the Sand Slash, or Sandshrew, the Element Sandshrews. But the opponent is going to Z-move here, and he's going to get rid of my Marshadow. Trying to think. My Z gauge is almost up. What do I do here? We move back. Oh, yeah, I move back because if he comes here, we're just going to Z-move him with our... Thunderous, and that's exactly what we do. We were in a pretty good position here. There's nothing he could have done, and there's no reason to protect the goal here. We got to be in a position to threaten him. That's why we moved up here. So we get rid of this and moves up. What do I do? I think I'm gonna put Coco there. I don't take the entry point. He still has the long throw, So now he brings on the Nuzleaf, and he's going to attack here, and I believe he gets the evolution. Yeah, he does land the feint attack on my quick attack, and now we have a fully evolved Shiftry. Now, I have never seen that. A 4-star fan, whatever it is, and it knocked it back 1 step, so I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. So he's going to start marching forward. We're going to bring down our Altaria. He still has the air balloon. Now we have to come back, and he's playing really well here, but I'm going to attack here. We're going to try to get the Volt Switch again, and we do. So we not only do we paralyze it, we do get to switch it, and I think I switch it with the Coco. No, Marshadow, just for the plus, essentially plus 20. But now he moves here, and what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to air balloon, because he has the air balloon and he has the Mega. But we have to worry about the fan here. So now I'm going to take the entry point. I thought about X-speeding here, but I didn't want to risk getting KO'd. So now he's going to Heracross here, and I'm like, dude, we have to survive here, and then we can attack the Heracross, and things will be looking pretty good, but we have to survive this roll. I'm like, come on, please, 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 please. And we don't survive the roll. This man lands Pin Missile 4 times. So now we're going to have to Gold Block. I was pretty upset there, so I Gold Block here with my Cofagrigus, and this thing is burned, so we do double damage. We can hit for 100, 280, 320, because we have Marshadow, right? Yeah, we can hit for 320 because we have from Marshadow, but we hit the Shadow Ball. I hit the Shadow Ball way too often. I don't like it. But he attacks here for some reason. I think he should have just been aggressive with the... Like, he should have just brought on his Shiftry right here, and then I would have had to cover goal, and then he could have Z-moved this thing. But I mean, I guess the odds are not that good. But anyway, we're going to Z-move here, and we're going to move up because we're going to threaten to take the entry point, because I know what it's going to do when we get rid of the Heracross. It's going to bring, you know, it's going to bring back something on the bench. But I think he brought Shiftry here. Would have been more beneficial to him. But he attacks here again. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to get the evolution for some odd reason. But we win the roll, so now we could take the entry point, and now we got to be careful here. Opponent still has long throw. I should have just attacked right there. That was a mistake on my end. But now that he moves here, now we're going to attack here. We have decent odds. Oh, dude, I swear if he would have hit damage, I would have been so salty. But he doesn't, so he moves closer. Again, the way they ended this match was interesting in the way they moved. But we land the Hex, and they only hit the Pin Missile once. Let's go. We're hitting for 280 damage. And now what he's going to do is going to bring on his other hair. No, he's going to do the built-in Gold Block. I was like, I like it. But we get the Shadow Ball, and I'm like, yo, make this man mid. Make him land that purple. Let's go. Boom, and I'm like, yo, this is the feature. This is the feature. Let's go. He has to roll. He hits the purple, and now he's going to have to cover up, and then he's going to attack me. I don't know why he just didn't Z-move. Well, I guess he still has the Sand Slash or the Sandshrew on the board, but we survive here, and then we surround him. But he does have the Sandshrew to use his Corkscrew Crash. But, I mean, Marshadow has like 30-ish% chance of surviving. So he's going to Corkscrew Crash here. I'm like, come on, Marshadow, just land the Spectral Thief. Let's go home. GG, boys. And we hit dodge. And that would have been GG, boys. Now we can cover up goal. And I was playing fast. We were both coming down to the wire. We both had... I should have Z-moved right here. But I wasn't paying attention because my Z-gauge was up. After I attacked, I was like, oh, I should have Z-moved right there. But I attacked there, and, you know, his ability is going to put him in threatening position. But anyway, I Shadow Ball again. But it does nothing. And now my opponent is going to bring on his Heracross. So now what I have to do the following turn is I have to bring up my Coco, so my Coco can threaten with the Twinkle Tackle. But then he puts his Heracross there. I was like, that's pretty good play. But anyway, we're going to Z-move here. We're going to go after the Alolan Sand Slash, and the Alolan Sand Slash hits the Icicle Sphere twice, hit for 244 damage. Unfortunately for you, I hit for 280, bro. I hit for 280. Oh, we don't have Marshadow. And I believe my opponent runs out of time here. Yeah, time up wins. So GG, boys, to the opponent. Hambar, I actually like the deck. It was really fun to see a Shiftry fully evolved and then utilize its ability to save the game. Like, that was back in Rico Trials. That was pretty cool. But we're going to end the video there. Like I said, maybe tomorrow or in 2 days or a day or so, a couple days, we might do another feature with, or a feature with Palkia. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.